Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Nick Eden. I'm a print-on-demand seller that sells on a multitude of platforms like Merch by Amazon, Redbubble, Teespring, now known as Spring, Shopify, and many more. And this is the first episode of Rate Merch. So the focus of Make Merch is that people going into print-on-demand for the first time know exactly which marketplaces are the best for them and their products. We have 5 categories in which we will actually judge how great this print-on-demand marketplace actually is. The first is sign up. The second is upload process. The third is product/market availability. The fourth is traffic. And the fifth is royalty/payout. So we're going to kick this off just right with one of my favorite print-on-demand platforms. If you've been on this channel before, I talk about this all the time. If you've been on my Instagram or TikTok, I talk about it all the time. And that is Merch by Amazon. Merch by Amazon is Amazon.com's program for print-on-demand sellers. Now, originally it started off for developers, for people who did video games, so that they could sell merchandise and diversify their income. But when it dropped in September of 2015, it was flooded with content creators all over, people from private label, from reselling, everywhere you can possibly think of, and it became this phenomenon. And in my opinion right now, Merch by Amazon is the king of print-on-demand. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that because it's the king of print-on-demand that it's gonna get a 5-star rating. So let's dive right into it. All right, our first category is signing up. I can tell you this much. Signing up for Merch by Amazon is not the easiest thing to do. The first thing that you need to understand is that Merch by Amazon is in fact a request-only site, which means you have to go in, and for this program, you have to apply to be invited into the program. Now, on the surface, the process seems simple enough. You simply go in, you sign in with your existing Amazon account, or you create one. You then go in and you fill out all of your tax information, for business purposes. And in this regard, you can either use yourself as a sole proprietor or you can use your business. After that's when it really gets dicey. Now, again, the application itself isn't long, but the problem is you don't really know what Merch is looking for. So they're going to ask you a few things like, how do you classify your business? Give a brief overview, give a website. And I mean, these things can all be simple in theory. The problem is that you are dealing with a human element, which is not bad. However, I've said this time and time again, you can ask Amazon the same question 5 times to 5 different people and get 5 different answers. There's no guarantee that if you apply that you'll be accepted into the Merch by Amazon program. There's also no guarantee of when you would actually be in the program. So for instance, when I joined in 2017, I actually applied in October of 2016 and I didn't get approved until March of 2017. It's changed a bit since then, and so it's probably closer, I would say about 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 1 on the good end. I've seen people get in Merch by Amazon in a day, and I've seen some people who are still on the waiting list. So for that, I would have to rate signing up for Merch by Amazon a 2. Next up is your upload process. Now let's say that you got in. You're in, you got your 10 spaces available, you can start loading your designs. Over the years, Merch has steadily increased the quality on their upload process. For some of us old school merchers, we remember one product, one upload, that's it. Now you can upload to a multitude of products at one time, a multitude of colors, and marketplaces. Now, I will say one of the drawbacks is that you would think because Amazon is available in so many different places that you would have access to all of those marketplaces, but you don't. You really just have access to the US market, the UK market, Germany, Italy, France, Spain, and Japan. But the beautiful thing about it is you can make a ton of money in those marketplaces. And recently, Merch by Amazon has updated their uploader where they can automatically translate those listings for you. So for years, there were other tools that people would use to track their listings, manage them, translate to different languages so they can go in different markets. And quite frankly, Amazon does not like to be outdone by an extension. And so they have made great strides. For the upload process itself, I would rank Merch by Amazon a strong 3. Our next category falls right into that, and that's product/market availability. Just like I said before, you're a little bit limited on the actual markets that you're in, but for the products themselves, you got a really great selection. So you got your standard t-shirts, premium, which some people don't like, but I've had pretty good luck with them. You've got V-necks, you've got tank tops, long sleeves, raglans, zip-up hoodies and pullover hoodies like the one I have on, pop sockets, iPhone and Samsung cases, tote bags, and pillows. And don't forget the sweaters as well. Because Amazon is adding stuff every day, we know that every year they roll out a few new products for us. With that said, there have been rumors of things like coffee mugs, which is my personal favorite. But overall, for their current selection, I would have to give their product market availability a 4. Our next section is traffic, and this is where Amazon truly shines. Everybody in the world knows about Amazon, and because of that, they get over 200 million unique visitors per month. The beautiful thing about this is because it's a marketplace, more often than not, people are coming there because they've got their wallet out and they're ready to make a purchase. There are many people that advertise on Amazon. I'm one of those people, but I will say that it is entirely possible to make a ton of money on organic traffic alone. As long as you have good keywords, a really good optimized listing, and a great design, you should be able to make a lot of money without ever having to spend any money on advertising at all. Now, for that, I will absolutely give Merch by Amazon a 5. And the final category is royalty/payout. Now, when I first started on merch, a standard t-shirt that was selling for $19.99, the royalty on it was about $7.19. The year prior to that, it was $8.18. Now it's gone down over the years and it's made a lot of people mad. And quite frankly, if you're selling the same amount with the same amount of listings, you would probably be upset because like almost half your money is taken away. But what I will say, as Amazon has expanded with more products and more markets, even though the royalty for a standard t-shirt at $19.99 is now $5.23, you still make a ton of money. Again, if you get the right keywords, the optimized listing, and a great design, your volume will continue to go up, especially over the years as more and more people are gravitating towards online purchases instead of in-person purchases. So in terms of the payout, your payout is on a net 30, meaning you are paid every 30 days on Merch by Amazon. Here's the thing. So right now it's August. So on the 29th of August, 2021, I'm going to get my payout for the previous month, which was July. And that's how it keeps rolling every time. And I know some people, especially if you're selling a lot, you go in there and you see, oh man, I sold this amount today. I could use that $400 right now. Or I sold this amount this week. I can use that $1,000, whatever the case may be, however much money you're making. Some people will look at that and say, man, I wish I could get paid this, in real time, like some of the other marketplaces. Or I wish I could get paid this every 2 weeks, like some of the other marketplaces. It comes every 30 days. I will say from a business standpoint, it's much better for your bookkeeping. So from the standpoint of royalties and payout, I would give Merch by Amazon a solid 4. And so that's it. Now we just got to calculate it up, and our overall rating for Merch by Amazon is 4. Merch by Amazon is one of the best marketplaces, especially for beginning sellers who are just trying to feel it out and test out different niches and test out different types of brands. This is wonderful for you. I would say this: if you're going into Merch by Amazon, make sure that you read the terms of service and that you actually follow them, because they will ban you if you are the person who goes in and decides, I'm going to color outside the lines, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, And then the next thing you know, you're going to be in the Facebook group saying, oh my God, I cannot believe that I got terminated. Please, somebody help me. Help, help, help. So don't be that person. Go in there, read the terms of service, and above all else, have fun making some money. That's all I got for today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications so you know when we have another episode of Rate Merch, and I will see you all next time.